What's up, everybody? Neil here with Insure You TV, and today we're sitting down with Morgan and Michael over at Lil Buckaroo's in Erie, Colorado. First question out the gate, how did this happen? I'm assuming one just doesn't open up a petting zoo overnight, so a lot of work goes into this. Tell us a little about the story of this place, how it came to be.
The original animals of the petting zoo are the donkeys. The miniature donkeys actually predate the property, so they were purchased and then the property was purchased. The owners fell in love with the donkeys and then wanted more animals. So they said, let's make a business out of it. And they did. So we actually started outside, and then while the barn was being built, and then we were able to finally move into the barn June 15th of 2022.
Okay, when did the business actually open the doors?
The business actually opened the doors September of 2021.
So, you said donkeys were purchased. So were they personal pets before this was even a petting zoo? Was this just a, hey, I want some donkeys, and they bought donkeys and they're like...
They bought the donkeys with the intention of starting the ranch.
Okay.
And then the petting zoo came.
Okay. Is there still a ranch? Or
Well,
is it mostly a
so
petting?
we're part of Plainview Farm and Boarding as well, so the owners actually own both sides of the property.
Okay. So what can the average family expect to see? What types of animals? How many animals are on site?
We actually have 12 species of animals now. Our newest addition will be our barn cats that will be out and about probably in a few months once they get a little bit bigger. But we have animals ranging from our Nigerian dwarf goats to our baby doll sheep. We have equines such as our miniature horses and our miniature donkeys. We have our miniature cow. We have a sulcata tortoise, giant rabbits, tiny chickens, mini pigs. It's just a great time here.
They all look like babies to me. Are they considered children? Are their parents in the pens with them as well, or what do we have in all these little pins? I know we call them pins.
Right. So that's an excellent question. So all of our animals, the theme for our petting zoo here is miniature.
Okay.
So the vast majority of our animals are all actually full grown.
Okay.
So the youngest animal we have will be the chick that was just born 2 days ago. Mm-hmm. And then we have our yearling, he's gelded, but we have a yearling mini horse. His name is Jasper. His mother is still in Grand Junction. He was weaned about a year ago. He's actually about a year and a half now.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, so they are pretty young.
They are young, but most of them are full grown. They're adults.
Question a lot of people are going to have is, where do the animals come from? I'm guessing Amazon Prime is not an option.
Amazon Prime is not an option, although they do offer a lot of things that we actually do get for our animals. But no, that's a great question. I get this question a lot. Our animals come from breeders that we've researched and vetted, and they're from all across the country. We have goats from Colorado. The mini pigs and alpacas are from Ohio. One of our horses is from Utah. We have the Valet black-nosed sheep that are from Washington State. So we get a lot of just variety, but the main important thing is that we want to get from breeders that are willing to talk with us after we get them. Mm-hmm. That way we can ask questions if we have them.
How much interaction can one expect when they do come here? I mean, are you getting in the pens with the animals? Are they coming right up in your face, or you have to stand on the outside and just hand feed them through the gate?
Feeding's on the outside, but you are able to go into the majority of our stalls and pet the animals. So there's just a few that we don't allow people into, but we still have activities that you can still interact with that animal, such as feeding the cow. We pull one of the miniature horses out for people to pet. Alpacas are fed from over the fence, and you can pet their necks.
Okay.
So we have different experiences, such as our animal walking experience. We do have a minimum age for that, which is 7, but you can come in, pick an animal, such as a donkey, and then you can go for a walk.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say people can have as little or as much interaction with the animals as they would like.
Okay.
So if they want to warm up to them, there's a chance to warm up, and if they just want to go right in and pet the baby doll sheep,
sure,
works too.
Do you see more hesitation from kids or adults when it comes to interacting with the animals?
Both.
Yeah, both.
Okay.
I mean, there's a lot of people that haven't been around all of these types of animals, so
Sure.
they're a little unsure. So But everyone warms up pretty quick.
Is this a seasonal business? Are you guys only open in the summer and spring, or year-round offerings?
So we are not a seasonal business. This place is open year-round. So
Okay.
we actually have the ability to heat our barn when it's really cold outside. And with the way the barn is situated in the summer, we just open all the doors up and we get nice cross breezes.
So how do people arrange a visit? Do they go online? Do they book? Do they call you guys? What's the best way to schedule a visit?
The easiest way to book with us is to go to our website, buckaroospettingzoo.com. You're going to click on that Book Now page, and then you're going to select usually self-guided tour. If you have little ones and you want to come to toddler time, you can select toddler times. Then you will select the time you want to come, how many people are coming, and it will tell you what days and times we have available for you.
What would you say the average family can expect to spend when visiting this location?
Average family, depending of course on size, is going to spend between $40 and $60.
What is the recommended dress attire? Is it Wranglers and boots, or
Come dressed comfortably. We generally recommend anything that you're comfortable getting dirty.
okay?
Closed-toe shoes are always recommended. Nothing that dangles.
Okay.
No, like if you
So no bolo ties?
no bolo ties, like fringe or anything like that would be probably not good to wear.
Is that because animals tend to nibble?
Yes.
This just gave me a flashback of
The goats.
Yep,
The goats.
yep, that's
The
where we're
goats.
going. Adams County Fair, 1992. Goat tried to eat my shirt right off my back. Never forget it. So,
Yep. So just dress for the weather, dress for comfort, but yeah, closed-toe shoes.
okay,
And be
perfect.
prepared to get dirty.
So looking at the website, looks like there's a lot of things to do. You have toddler time, looks like other sorts of classes, and also private event space. So tell us a little bit about that.
So our event space is actually in the back of our barn. So you can rent that out for birthday parties. I've done family reunions, holiday parties. We have a kind of a thank you event coming up from a realtor. We do field trips from schools. We just recently had a field trip out here from kindergartners. We do lots of preschool events, summer camps. We've done all kinds of things.
I also saw on the website that you offer animal-assisted therapy. So tell us a little bit about that. Like, what is that good for? What ailments does that help with?
So it can help with a lot. So you can do general. Sometimes it's just that comfort of having that animal there. Sometimes maybe it's just holding the animal or talking to the animal. I mean, I talk to animals all the time, and I'm not ashamed of that. But I mean, it's just something that can just really be helpful, and it can be a good tool for any therapist to use.
All right. Recently took my toddler here, and I remember having some pretty sweet names for the animals. Who names them? Have you guys come up with any?
So we've named the chickens, but usually it is the family of the owner's family that
Yep.
names them. The owner's children named the goats.
Okay.
And they went with a sweet theme with our candies and sweet treats. They went with a flower theme for our rabbits, which was great. But we liked to take that different twist with the chickens and just do chicken puns because they're chickens.
What are some of your favorite names for the chickens?
I think my two favorites are Cluck Norris and Jennifer Lopez. I think those are two
Cluck
of the-
Norris is solid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He's the toughest
absolutely.
chicken around.
Yeah, for sure.
but still very friendly.
Very friendly. Still very
That's
friendly. He's very friendly.
What's your favorite?
My favorite is Shakira.
Shakira. That's good,
Shakira and
too.
Beyonce.
What are the most affectionate animals on site?
They're all very affectionate, but as far as like animals coming up to you right away for pets, it's the donkeys.
Yeah, for sure the donkeys.
Is that pure love, or is that because they think you have food?
That's pure love.
Okay. I feel like the goats are in it for the food.
They do like pets. They do love pets, but they're
Okay.
very food motivated. But the donkeys will come up and just let you brush on them, pet them. They'll nudge you if you stop because they want more pets. They're pretty sweet.
Okay.
They'll just like rest their head on your shoulder or in your lap, and yeah,
What animals have the best personalities?
The goats.
yeah. The
They
goats
just-
are not lacking in personality.
Yeah, they each have a different quirky personality. Tootsie Roll hops up onto the waterer and he demands attention or food.
Yeah. I still feel like the goats only care about food. I'm going to stay. So the size of the property, this is a pretty impressive. Long driveway. I was actually not sure if I was driving up someone's personal driveway. So luckily at the end of the road, there was a business here. But how big is this property? It's pretty impressive.
The property size is about 35 acres, with the boarding facility taking up the majority of that. We sit on the back 8 acres of the property with our 1 acre pond.
And it's a really nice space for families or folks to walk around after the tour time. I've seen people have picnics out there and things like that as well. So it is really pretty.
All right, guys. So now's my favorite part of any interview that I do. This is where we're going to give away some gift cards to this location. So we're going to start off with a little bit of animal trivia.
Okay,
Who wants to take the first one?
Michael.
I'll go for it.
All right,
Let's
Michael.
see. Oh, man.
The chickens are excited, I hear. All right, first question. If you get this right, we're going to give away a gift card here. What is a baby donkey called?
Oh, I should really know this. There's a baby donkey.
You can nudge a friend, too, if you need to.
Yeah. Why can't I think of this?
I believe it's a foal.
Yes! Next question. What is a baby goat called?
This is my favorite one. Baby goats are called kids.
Yes. What was the name of a 1990s PBS show featuring a puppet lamb?
Gosh. Was that Shaun the Sheep?
No, never heard of that one.
Oh my gosh.
This one had a really annoying song where the song would never end and it would go on and on, my friend.
I know the
I
song.
know the song.
I can sing the song.
And now it's stuck in my head.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Oh my gosh.
I don't know that one.
I don't know the answer to
All
that.
right, it's Lamb Chops Play Along. Next question. Who would likely win a race? A giant rabbit, a pig, or an alpaca?
Alpaca.
Yeah, I would say an alpaca.
You're correct. And for those of you that are wondering, the giant rabbit's top speed is 25 miles per hour. A pig, 11 miles per hour, unless it's a wild boar. Those go a lot faster. And the alpaca, this one actually blew my mind, 35 miles per hour. That's 3 of 4 questions right, so that's 3 gift cards. Last trivia question. On average, how many glasses of milk does a cow produce in a day? 10 to 20, 50 to 60, or 80 to 90?
50 to 60.
Yeah, the 50 to 60.
Final answer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got it right. Good work.
Sweet.
It's like 90 seems like a lot.
Quick disclosure to those of you watching, I used Google Bard, which is a AI, so the accuracy of this could be completely wrong. So just want to throw that out there. Next challenge to give away some gift cards. We're going to actually need some audience participation there, so anyone watching this on social media will be able to cast in a vote. But it's going to be you two versus me in the best animal sound impersonation contest. So you each get to take an attempt, then I do, then we're going to allow people on social media to vote. Did team 1 or team of 1 get it? Do better. All right, so the first animal we have is a donkey. Michael, would you like to lead us off?
Oh boy. Hee-haw. Can't do that with a straight face. I don't know.
All right.
Something like that.
All right. Morgan?
Hee-haw, hee-haw.
That's pretty good.
Maybe.
It's better. Yeah.
All right, my turn.
How's
that?
That is
That's
great.
pretty good.
All right, next we're going to do a baby chick. Who wants to kick it off?
Yeah, that was me.
Look at that. We have a chicken going right on call. That's beautiful.
You see, and I think the baby chicks peep. So they
Yeah,
go
that's-
peep, 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 peep,
Yeah, that's true.
Okay,
peep, 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 peep.
that's pretty good. All right, my turn. All right, next one, pig. You guys want me to go first this time?
Sure.
Okay.
Oh, I'm doing olive.
Oh.
The chickens love that one.
Yeah. That's good.
It's pretty good. All right, now a goat.
That's pretty good. Meh. Meh. Meh.
My turn. Meh.
Oh.
All right, and finally, we'll go with the cow. The good old-fashioned cow noise.
No. Moo.
Morgan, Michael, thank you guys so much for having us out today. Before we let you go, do you want to drop your, your website, any social media handles?
So yeah, you can always reach out to us at buckaroospettingzoo.com. You can follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Lil Buckaroo's Farm, or you can see us on TikTok, Lil Buckaroo's Farm.
Awesome. Again, thank you guys so much.
For the best price without sacrifice, ensure you Colorado.